Alright, bless this mess. You can see I've got a bucket full of reusable screws here came off the camper. And here's all the marker lights. We'll see which ones are good and which ones are not. And on the next build, we take these markers lights and mount them under the bottom for ample light all the way around. Kind of like some people call them rock lights on Jeeps and stuff like that. You can see this wasn't registered since 2021 and 1921. Oh God. And haven't taken spare off. We will. I'll probably end up tossing the spare and the wheels because I believe that I'm gonna do change this out to 5-lug. And one of the cool things about this camper is it is a torsion axle, meaning that there is no leaf springs. So that it means it'll ride a little bit lower, but then also the same issue with that is you'll have to have a deeper drop hitch. This drop hitch here, you can see how much it drops. It's not quite enough because it scratched my new driveway when I backed it in. Looks like a door on a boat. But you can see how much garbage is in here. The smell is kind of going away as I throw away more stuff. All this will be put out on the curb on Tuesday, second Tuesday of the month when the scrapper guys come around. So it can be recycled. Anything metal I'll put in a pile for those guys. Then you can see out here where I put my trash cans. Chop everything up real fine and put it in those trash cans. Push it on that side of the street. Because the trash guy comes by that side first, and then he turns around and comes by down this side. So he dumps that. I'll bring it back over here and fill it up. And then put it on my side of the street. So I can get twice as much out of here. Here's the fridge box. I'm not saving nothing. I just now got the smell enough to where it's not debilitating. It's cool. It was pretty strong. But the more you throw away, the more the smell goes away. And the propane is in pretty good condition. Had a new propane tank on it. Now I got to take an allergy pill because this stuff is killing me. So this represents about 4 hours of work for one person. I think 2 people could strip it all the way down to the frame in probably twice as, about the same amount of time, maybe 4 or 5 hours. And I take my time. It's always kind of like a treasure hunt to see what's in there. So far I found several dollars in quarters and dimes and nickels, and I just threw them in the back of the truck. See, there's some of it, but I'll leave it back there. Either it falls out or the weather will make it clean enough to spend. And I'm not going to put it in my pocket. It's just an old, musty old camper, and it's going to get a new life. So we're going to turn this thing into a cool new hard-sided camper. And it's going to be 14 feet, maybe 14 to 16 feet. So it's going to be a fun build. Y'all hang out with me because it's going to be a series. I have not yet learned how to do the editing so I can patch all the pieces together. Now I did on the Bel Air, I did edit that one, and did it wasn't that good of a job, but I was able to patch all the pieces together, make it one long video, and people didn't seem to respond to that one as well as they do the series. So hang in there with me and watch this build, and get some ideas for your pop-up conversion.